for 4 reasons. One is thank you for your time, present you with a gift for letting us come, get your opinion on our product, invite you to learn more about our business. If you know anybody who's looking to make any extra money, part-time, full-time, let us know, and ask for your help. If you can, when we show you, if you could think of people to recommend us to, that'd be awesome. Now, humans need 3 things to live: clean food, clean water, clean air, right? So now every day you're going to breathe several hundred cubic feet of air. So clean, pure air is just as important as the clean food or clean water, right?
Yes.
Okay, now do you or any members of your household suffer from headaches, irritated eyes, coughing, sore throat, dizziness, nausea, nasal discharge?
I mean, of course.
Okay. So polluted air can be responsible for these symptoms. We can't really help you with the outside air, but we can probably help you inside. Okay, so now the air inside your home can be more hazardous to your health than the air outside. Indoor levels of air pollutants can be 2 to 5 times higher and occasionally 100 times higher than the outdoor levels. And chronic ongoing exposure to dust mites at home can dramatically impact the health of people with asthma and those who are allergic or sensitive to mites. Now you keep your house really, really clean. You must clean all the time, do you?
We try, yeah.
I can tell.
And then we have 3 animals, so
Well, though I'm saying that's why I know you clean a lot, because you go to some people's houses and good Lord, usually there's fur and everything. For you guys to have this house so clean, you must clean all the time. Now when the sun comes in the windows, you can see the dust in the air. This is just a bright light. It's hard to see because it's kind of bright. The rule of thumb is that the average home is going to generate about 40 pounds of dust a year per 1,500 square feet, which is a lot of dust. Sometimes dust is obvious. If it's on your black TV, you can see it.
I just get
I can tell. I'm saying, but every time someone walks across the floor, I just stirred up dust, and you don't see it. But then when I turn the light on, now you see it. See? And that happens every time you walk across the floor. People. Well, people wonder where does it come from. It can come in on shoes, pets bring things in, pollutants come through open windows and doors, insects die on your carpeting and upholstered fabrics. And a lot of things are in dust. A lot of people think it's just light dirt, but really it can have pet dander, mold spores, pollen, dust mites, paint, plastic, rubber, nylon. Many people are more allergic to dust mites and the mold spores than the other components. Are you guys familiar with dust mites?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a dust mite. If you saw this creature crawling on the floor, what would you do? Kill it, right?
I would hunt it down.
They're small. Well, 7,000 of them can actually fit on your fingernail, and the bulk of the food is sloughed off human skin particles, and it's actually the dust mite waste, not the mites themselves that trigger the asthmatic allergic attacks. Increasing studies are linking health risks to dust mites and indoor air pollution. Mite dung, unfortunately, is an allergen that produces sneezing, coughing, itching in half of all people with allergies. And a growing body of evidence shows the air you breathe at home, whether it's the city, the country, or the suburbs, is actually more polluted than the air outside. Now, the whole idea with our products, if you've ever driven down a dirt road on a dry day, that's no dust, right? Okay. So if you go down the same dirt road on a rainy day, no dust, right? Wet dust doesn't fly. So Mother Nature uses rain to clean the air outside, and if you think about how do we clean ourselves and our belongings?
With water.
Water, So anyway, this here is the Rain Mate. It's the countertop version of our product.
I help make
Can you put some water in here? Okay, so right now, so this here is the Rain Mate. It's the countertop version of our product, and it only uses water as a filter. There's no other filters you need to change or buy. And basically what it's doing is making rain in here, and it's taking the dust and the allergens that are in the air, pulls it in the back, and traps it in the water, and it puts out fresh air. So that's why it's really, really good for people with allergies, asthma, headaches, sinus issues, pets, kids. And even if you didn't, if you have the choice of breathing in clean air or dirty air, I'm sure you fit clean. Hopefully. Now it has a light, this way there's a light, and then you can turn it this way and there's no light. So anyway, but you run it 24 hours a day. I never turn mine off. I run my little one and my big one 24 hours a day. And usually after about 2 or 3 days, the water gets kind of cloudy because it's collecting a lot of dust. So you just rinse it out and put in new water. It's very easy to maintain. And it really works. I used to have to take Claritin D every day for 4 years, and now that I run the little one and the big one, I don't have to take it anymore. And we've got about 300 customers, about half have completed getting their big machine for free, and the other half are in progress. So I see them after they've had it a week and a month and 6 months, and I listen to the feedback. How the kids don't have eczema anymore, and the allergies are better, and all kinds of things. So it really, really helps. Now, you can do some other things with it too. Do you have some fragrances?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one first. Okay, so here, you can put some of this stuff in here.
you just drop it in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see that?
Yeah. This here, you'll smell it. Here, it takes a minute to smell this little one. The big one's much stronger. Here, can you smell it?
Yeah.
It's called triethylene glycol. It's a disinfectant. It kills the airborne germs. Because nowadays everybody's worried about germ spreading. You know how like if you go to the grocery store, there's wipes for the carts and hand sanitizer everywhere. And you know how like if one person in a family gets sick, everyone else gets sick. If you think about it, doctors are around sick people all the time. They don't get sick a lot. It's because they put this in the vats that prevents the germs from spreading. That's why it smells like a dentist's office or doctor's office. So it's a good idea if you're gonna have a lot of people over or someone gets sick. If you put that in there, it can hopefully prevent everybody else from catching it. The only bad thing is you might not want your house to smell like a doctor's office. And anyway, you can use this as an aromatizer. Do you guys use candles or plug-ins much?
Yeah, we have the Scentsy right there. We have two of them. We have one right there, one upstairs.
Okay. Well, a lot of people spend a lot of money trying to make their house smell good, and you can use this as an aromatizer. We have 11 different flavors of these. Let's see. See if you like this one.
Put that stuff in there.
Yeah. Once again, it's going to take a minute to smell it because this little one, isn't strong.
So does the company sell those too?
Yes.
Okay.
See, you can smell this. It's lemon.
Oh, I like that
Do
one.
you like it? It smells clean, I think.
That's my favorite one. This smells clean and fresh.
Yeah, well, the water's still cleaning the air. The disinfectant's still working. You just don't smell it. And the flavors don't
I
mix.
smell it.
They layer on top of each other, so the last one you put in is the only one you're going to smell, so you can actually change fragrances instantly.
But you still have that,
The disinfectant is
Benefit of
still in
this.
there. It's
Yeah.
doing its job.
Mhm, yeah. And then, do you we have lemon, berry, spice, pine, vanilla, all different flavors. And then, okay, she got a whole bunch. Okay, ooh, bless you. Here. So this one here, people love this or hate it. There's no between. Let's see. Smell this one?
we also sell a Christmas tree one.
We do have
Pine,
a pine.
yes. It's funny, last year at Christmas I had one of my customers, they guess they were arguing, like the husband and wife were arguing about whether they should get a real tree or an artificial tree. And the wife won the argument. She wanted an artificial one because it had like all the legs crease-strung or something, but the man was upset because he wanted the natural tree. So they put the two roommates under the tree and they put the pine in it so that it smelled like a real tree. Anyway, so this little machine is doing 4 different things. Once again, it's cleaning the air, it's disinfecting, aromatizing, and medicating. These little machines are $150. Like I said, we're giving this to you for free because you won the raffle. And then, but the thing is, it does a room size area. I mean,
Right.
and so you really, some people try to get away with one of them, but it's a good idea to have more than one in a house. I mean, a lot of people like to keep one in the kitchen in case they're cooking certain foods like crabs, fish, bacon. A lot of people like to have one in each bedroom. But we do a way where you can actually get additional ones for free. Now let me ask you this, stupid pen. Let me ask you this. If we were to give you 10 of these to give away to people that you know, okay? Couples where everybody likes it, but people that have allergies, asthma, pets, kids, sinus issues, stuff like that, migraines, typically like it more, you know, because it has benefits to their health. So if we were to give you 10 of these to give away to couples that you know, where you care about their breathing, who would be the first person you would give one to? Just first names only, we're not going to call them.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
And.
Is Elizabeth a relative or a friend?
Friend, my best friend. Yeah.
Oh, they're her mom?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
what
from
part of South
South
Carolina? Oh, I'm from Charleston.
And yeah. And Augusta. Yeah.
What made you think of Elizabeth? Does she have allergies?
Every one of her kids has allergies. They have a husky, so they're dealing with that. They have a cat, so they're dealing with that. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's the number one thing I hear about her complain about is dust and everything.
Yes. Who else could you go?
I mean, I'd probably suggest Dave and Felicia.
Dave and Felicia? What made you think of them?
They have 2 dogs.
Do they have kids?
Kids, yeah.
Any
And I
allergies
need
that you're
or
with?
something like that. So like,
Who else?
What about anybody from work?
I don't know. I just met my coworkers. I just started working. Like I said, I used to work at Aqua Farm more.
Oh, yeah. What about that one? Your old job.
I guess I could see Becky using it. Yeah, Becky. I mean, think about her car. That chick's car smells like, you know that brand new car smell?
Yes.
That girl has had that car for years and it still has that smell. She's very picky about it. Like, yeah, she's like, yeah, she's very OCD about stuff.
What's that
What?
person's name? That's Felicia?
Becky.
And who else can you think of?
I mean, I guess I could see your dad, maybe. I know they're in South Carolina.
Yeah, they need to be local, like
Okay.
within the hour. You know, Newport
Oh, I got you.
News, even Moyock or Norfolk, any of those areas. Suffolk.
Here she is.
Chris?
Yeah.
Chris?
It's that smell thing. Come on, that thing right there.
Yeah, I guess I could see Kim. She's in Newport.
Kim?
Yeah, Kim.
Does she have allergies or kids or pets?
Yes, all of it. Well, not the kids anymore. They moved out.
Adult kids.
Yeah, with adult kids.
Yeah.
they do.
Who else could you think of? You know a
And
lot of
she's a
people.
stay-at-home, so
You have any favorite neighbors?
little situation. Otherwise, I love that about the street. We stay to ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Good catch.
You
Right.
know a lot of people, don't you? I can tell.
I know. I
You're
am
so
so
you're
scared,
very friendly.
but I don't like actual close
Right.
knit and stuff.
Well, I
no.
mean, you seem to be having no problem.
Brandy's mom, I guess, a lady named Sunny, but
Across the, well,
I'd have to ask her.
this is the way it works. If you can get another couple to look at the presentation within the next 24 hours, they don't have to buy anything, just look like you're looking.
I can do it too. I could probably get them to.
Yeah, if you can, because we don't want to, then we can give you a second one for free. We are not going to, we try not to contact the people ourselves directly, because
Right.
nowadays with caller ID, people don't answer. You know, so a customer could give me 50 names. I don't either. A customer could give me 50 names, and we might never be able to get a hold of them. So that's why we spend so much money on gifts for our customers. You guys, it takes, a customer can accomplish more in 5 minutes than we can in days. So it typically works best if you just send them a quick text saying, hey, do you have a second? And if they do, we call them and just say, hi, can you help me out and do me a favor? Say, I'm trying to get a free fresh air machine and I just need you to look at a product and give your opinion. Tell them they don't have to buy anything, and if they send us to people, they can get a free gift too. So why don't you try, I don't know, want to try
Let's do an Ann.
Dave and Felicia or Elizabeth? Or,
Elizabeth.
Why not
I've
talk-
texted her just now.
did she answer?
Not yet. But she has the dad of her kids. They've been together 16 years. He lives there. I mean, I can't guarantee that he's there today, but does it have to be a couple? You need to be a couple.
Yeah, it has to be a couple. They both have to watch, but they have to be gainfully employed or comfortably retired. If they can't do it today, it can be tomorrow. You know what I mean? It needs to be in 24 hours. And actually, what we want to do, okay, like you said, you saw it on Facebook.
Dave's car's over there. I don't know if it's-
Oh, does he live in your neighborhood?
Their neighbors.
Yeah, but they're private too. I don't know if they want to play up there. I know.
Just ask them.
Yeah, it's worth asking. Worst they can do is tell you no, and then we'll know worse off than we are now.
Yeah. And what we want to do too is this. You're on Facebook, right? You said you're on Facebook?
Yes.
Because what we want to do is this, okay, so we're leaving this ring made with you, and like you said, but we want to offer all of your friends on Facebook the same opportunity to get one free. And so what we want to do is this, we're going to give you one bottle of fragrance.
This one right here.
Okay. So we'll give you one, because it doesn't come with fragrance, so we'll give you one bottle of fragrance,
awesome.
okay, and we want to take your picture, okay, and put it on your Facebook, okay? Yeah. So, here, we'll do a picture like this. Here, do you want to, do you know how to do it? Yeah. Okay. Here, we need to use your
Text
phone.
Dave and ask Dave about it. Tell him, look, this is what's happening. Tell him the situation and everything. And ask him, can they spare, what is it, like 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
We say about an hour, just
Okay.
because like conversation and people asking questions
Right.
and things like that. So
Here.
we say an hour.
Well, just what, we'll take, here, take a picture. We're going to do it like this, okay? This is a sample. Okay. Take a picture of you holding your ring mate.
Okay.
Smiling, okay? And then I'm going to text you the message, and then you put it on your Facebook, okay? And I'm going to give you a little bottle of fragrance. So here,
Open your
Edie,
phone
you
up.
want to take her picture? Yep.
So do it on
Open your
Facebook.
camera.
You said on Facebook?
Yeah. Take the picture first.
Oh, I got
Because when you try to add the link, sometimes it screws it up and you have to
Gotcha.
delete the whole thing and go
Oh,
back.
yeah, once
so.
Well, I'll tell you, as many people as you know, if you wanted to get the big machine to be like Edie, it would be very easy. So we'll show it to you first, and then you can see if you do want the big machine. Okay, so here we go. So this here is the rainbow. Okay, the little one is just a fresh air machine. This one is a certified air clean.
Okay.
We'll do your whole house. And once again, these things last forever. You know that. I traded in probably 5 or 6 recently, and they're 15, 20, 25 years old. People are still using them. This one should last longer. Okay, they redesigned it. Because this one, the old ones you just cleaned with them. This one, you never turn it on. You run it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It has a sealed motor so no moisture can get in the top. It also has what's called a brushless motor. They redesigned it. And so what the brushless motor does, it's run by magnets and a computer chip. And it does two things. It's very energy efficient. The company will tell you that your power bill may go up by about $1 a month if you run it all the time. But I've got, like I said, about 300 customers getting the big machine free, and nobody noticed any difference in their power bill. The other thing is, it's the life expectancy is very long. Magnets don't wear out. So this one should last 55 to 75 years. And it's going to last longer than that. Now you can see it's really strong. Yes? Yeah. Scratch. You see it's sucking the dust in? It sucks in the dust at 100 miles an hour. And all the dust gets stuck in the water. And then it puts out fresh air. Now it's loud on high. I turn it on high when I leave because it's loud, but if you put it on high in a central location in your house, you can recirculate the air in your whole house in about an hour. This is the low setting. I have it on all the time. Can you hear it on now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Can you hear it now? It's on now. It's quieter than
Wow.
Well, it sounds like an aquarium to me, but this is the setting I have it on all the time, 20 hours a day. And on this setting, it'll recirculate the air about 6 times every 24 hours. Now, the rule of thumb, like I was saying, is the average home is going to generate about 40 pounds of dust a year per 1,500 square feet. If you run this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it should reduce the dust in your house by about 50%. Which is good for a lot of things. It's good for allergies, asthma, headaches, sinus issues. It's also good for your cleaning. If the dust is in the water, it doesn't get a little of your stuff in there. And you can see right now, we didn't run it for too long.
No, I mean,
See, look. Look at all that dust. So the good thing is the dust is in the water, it's not in the air, you're not breathing it. On the other hand, though, if this much is in there in that short of time, you can imagine what it's over long. That's why usually after a couple of days you want to change the water. But you can put the different fragrances in it too, like you guys like the lemon, right? Now with the little one, it took a minute to smell it. This one is much stronger. This big one here. Smells good, right? Yeah. You put this on high like that and leave for a few hours, oh my god, when you come back down, the air is amazing, you know? And the thing is now, there's other air cleaners on the market that, like Ionic Breeze makes an air cleaner, Oric makes an air cleaner. The problem with those other machines and our little one is that they're not certified. And the reason why they're not certified is they're not strong enough, they're not powerful enough, they don't move enough air. This new Rainbow here is the only certified air cleaner of its type on the market today. You can see right here, the Association of Home Appliance Manufacturers and the AHAM seal certifies that the Rainbow is a proven air cleaner. This also got certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, which is a really big thing.
all that.
Yeah, because they're really picky about who they allow to put their name on different products. So anyway, you can see, oops, shoot. There.
Can we tell her? And you said in that speech one that gift, right?
Yeah. Did she
She's
say
talking
yes?
to me about, yeah, that's why I'm not trying to be rude to you and texting.
No, it's okay.
But that's why I'm in the middle of it, because she's just asking me a few, like she sounds really interested. She just said we may both be home this afternoon tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I won't be available tomorrow morning.
Well, then
myself,
let's
but-
show you this, and you decide if you want the big machine free, and then we'll coordinate it. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay. So now the thing is, they have to make attachments to clean other things too, though, because you can run this all the time, and your air's gonna be clean, and that's great if nobody moves. But when people get up and move around, they're just gonna stir up all the dust
Right.
again.
Yeah.
So you need to get rid of the source of the problem, which is the furniture, bed, and carpet. And traditional things that people use to clean their homes, like mops, brooms, Swiffers, dusters, they don't really eliminate their dust. They move it around, right? And the most expensive tool they use is their vacuum. Can I see your vacuum cleaner?
Okay, she's like, they, is it like a presentation?
Just say it's a surprise. You're helping me get it for free. That's all you want to say. It's a surprise. It's harmless. You don't have to buy anything, and you're helping me get something free. That's all you want to say. She's gonna love it. Now, have you guys had many vacuums over the years? You guys are kind of young. Have you had many so far?
What?
Have you been through many vacuums so far over the years? You're kind of young.
We've been through two. Okay,
Yeah.
right. How many we've been through? Two?
Good depending on the cause of death, 3.
3.
But actual product-wise, 1.
That's pretty good.
1 got pushed down the stairs.
Oh, yeah, well, that doesn't really do, it's not very good for vacuums. Well, anyway, the thing is, every traditional vacuum cleaner, it doesn't matter what brand. Like, it could be a Dirt Devil, it could be a $3,000 Kirby. I mean, they're all the same design, right? So, you see, it has an intake on the bottom where the air comes in, right? It has a motor. It either has cups and filters like Dyson's or Sharks or this one, or it has bags like Kirby's Orange's bags, and then it has an exhaust. Whatever air goes into the vacuum also has to go back out of the vacuum, right? You could close off your exhaust, it's not going to pick anything up, right? And everybody knows when the container's full, it doesn't pick up like when it's empty. But a lot of people don't realize it doesn't have to be full. Anytime you have a filter, see you got the filters in there, they get coated in dust, they get clogged, and when that happens, the air has to go somewhere, it comes back out of the vacuum. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but sometimes you can run the vacuum and you can smell it.
Of course.
You know? Oh, what is that? A tail?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
tail, yeah.
That's neat. I didn't even know you had a tail. That's funny. Ooh, be careful.
No food left upstairs, please.
It's funny. Well, anyway, so have you guys ever had that happen? Sometimes you can run the vacuum and you can smell it? Okay, it's because the dust is coming back out of the vacuum. The other thing is everybody worries about how much suction their vacuum has, and suction doesn't have anything to do with how well it cleans. What matters is airflow. Do you have a harmonica or not? Okay, so I'm going to take this rainbow and turn it into a traditional vacuum, right? Okay, I'm getting these wet. This one here is going to stimulate your lungs. This is what your lungs breathe in when you use the regular vacuum. And then, this is going to be like the exhaust. I need another prop here. Okay, so right now, these filters are all clean, right?
There's another prop right there.
Okay. And can we get some more? This one's... Shoot, I need some prop. Get this book next. Okay. Here, alright. Doesn't matter. Just give me that. Okay, so just give me 2. Okay, so right now... Okay, I want... Here, give one prop to her. Here, I want one of you guys to hold this. Like this. Give a chance $100 bill, hang on tight. And then here, you have him hold the harmonica. Here. Okay. This is going to represent cleanability, and this is going to represent airflow. Like I was saying, people a lot of times worry about the suction of a vacuum, but suction doesn't have anything to do with how well it cleans. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right now, all the filters are clean, so it's like having a brand new vacuum, right? Right now, the machine has suction. Okay. It has airflow. And it cleans. See it's picking up?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to use it. Oh my gosh, see, it's getting clogged. Hear the motor screaming? Okay, so right now, it still has suction, right? The airflow is gone. Guess what? It's not picking up anymore, right? And the reason why, the filter's clogged. See, look.
Oh, that's just wrong, Danny.
See, look at all that.
That's gross. And you coughed in my face. That's gross.
It's not your fault, but see, the problem is this, all the pores, like a filter is like a screen, you know, it has pores in it. The pores are clogged. So right now, it's like having a clogged filter. So right now, you see, once the pores get clogged, the air stops passing through. That's why the harmonica stopped, and then it stops picking up, but it still had suction. So people start realizing, well, wait a minute, my vacuum's not picking up. I need to change my bag, or I need to change my filter. So you put a fresh one in, like this, and you do it all over again, right? Watch. Has suction, has airflow, and it's clean. Okay, now you do it all over again. See, the motor's straining, it's clogged again. Here. Still has suction. Airflow's gone. Doesn't pick up, right? Because it's clogged. And with a traditional vacuum, it doesn't take but 5 seconds for it to clog. Look at that. I'm not going to keep going through this. I mean, you get the point, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's going to keep clogging and clogging, right? So the point of the rainbow is this, okay? And then this is what happens to your lungs. This is what your lungs end up breathing in when you use the traditional vacuum. Look at that. So the point of the rainbow is that water is the filter. Here, keep holding. I'm going to stand. So water is the filter. It doesn't use bags and filters like a regular vacuum does. It uses that. So I'm going to do it the right way, okay? Right now, so right now the machine has suction, it has airflow, it has steam, and it cleans. Now I'm going to use it the right way. Now, if it had a cloth in it, it would have been clogged by now, right?
Yeah.
But you can see, still has suction. So it's airflow, still clean. Still has suction. Still has airflow, still clean. You can suck up this. Still has suction. Still has airflow, still clean. So the point is water doesn't have pores in it like a floor does, okay? So it's never gonna clog. You can clean your house, your neighbor's house, your whole neighborhood. It's never gonna clog, so it never loses suction, it never loses airflow, and it never stops cleaning.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
The only way you can accomplish the same thing with any traditional vacuum, doesn't matter what brand, is if you literally change those filters every room. Yeah, are you gonna do that? No. And if you don't,
I'll go all the way around the house.
right, and it would be very expensive to do that. And also, if you, but if you're not, you can see most of the time you're pushing around, you're not cleaning. Does that make sense? So anyway, now this is the normal, this is the furniture attachment. This is the normal power nozzle attachment that you use. You want to take your harmonica back to you? Okay, so this right here, this is going to be the power nozzle attachment that you use for the carpets and floors. Normally I keep the rainbow running in the living room and then, or in the main area. And then this here is in the closet. So when you want to go clean, you just use it. It's gonna clog very quickly now. Oh my gosh, it's already clogging here?
Yep.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Now you don't want this in your house, do you?
No, not really.
I didn't think so. But you can see it's not your fault, right? I'm not going to keep using the filters. You get the point. Just give me the point. I'm going to use it the right way. Here. So right now,
Do you want these filters or?
I just need them. I'll get them. Yeah. You want to try pushing it? Who does the cleaning most of the time? Both of you?
All of us.
Okay, here. Just squeeze the handle.
Squeeze the handle.
Yeah.
Maneuver's pretty
Easy, right?
If I hit something.
Yeah, it's okay. When you squeeze the handle, the brush is good.
Okay.
You want to try some? Easy, right?
Maneuverability's pretty easy.
Like, you wouldn't mind pushing that around, would you? You know you're cleaning with it, you know? I mean, it's nice to know if you're going to take your time and do something that you're going to get things clean, right? And then look at the water. Let's see. Okay, so after all their cleaning, oops. See right now.
I don't go to.
Yep. Oh, good lord. Okay, here, look. You see all that?
Mm-hmm.
So the good thing is, like I said, well, dust mites are alive, right? They don't die in a traditional vacuum.
yeah.
No, but they do drown in water. You get them out of your house. And if you see, like I said, the good thing is you're actually getting it out of your house. So it's a combination of two things with this new rainbow. The ability to clean the air constantly and get rid of the source of the problem that makes it work so well. And you can see after all that cleaning, I showed you what your lungs breathe in with the traditional
Right.
vacuum. This is the exhaust of the rainbow. It's pure water washed air. All the stuff stays in the water. So it's much, much healthier. And then it has all these other attachments too. This set of attachments is what comes with it all the time. Right now you get,
It's right there clipped.
yeah, okay, good. Okay, so this is the standard set of attachments. Okay, so you have, can I unclip it? What?
Yep, unclip right there.
Okay, so here. So you have your upholstery tool. That was what I was using. That's for furniture, stairs, cars. You have the AeroFresh bag. You can put your pillows and cushions in there and stuffed animals and suck all the stale, dirty air out. This is the floor and wall brush. It's good for floors and walls. Okay, and then this is the dusting brush. It's good for screens. It's good for electronics. It's good for knickknacks, lampshades. This is the crevice tool. You know, you get into the couch. This is the inflator. You can blow up air mattresses, rafts, to clean the computer. It will suck up liquid. If someone spills, the dog has an accident, someone spills a drink, that's nice. And then the power nozzle. Those attachments come with it all the time, okay? If you get it today, you can earn these other accessories for free too that normally cost extra. So for example, this here is called the jet pad. People love this when they have hard floors like you do. But anyway, so this is really cool. This is called the jet pad. It's kind of like a wet Swiffer, except for the problem is with a wet Swiffer. When you put the pad on and it's clean, right? You put it on the floor, it's dirty, right? And then you keep smearing it around the rest of the floor. It's not really very smart to keep smearing it around the floor. This is cool because you put the pad on, it's clean. It's constantly squirting out clean solution, sucking up the dirty solution. So you are cleaning the whole floor properly. And these are washable pads. But people with your kind of floors love that. And then this is called the Rain Jet. Right here. Where's my Rain Jet? Here. Okay, so this. It has two head pieces. One is a spongy one, like a mop. And so the problem is, once again, when you mop your floors, a lot of times you have to stay off of them until they dry, right? So this is cool because it's squirting out clean solution on the floor. You mop the floor, you flip it over, and it has a squeegee. So it dries the floor instantly, and it doesn't leave streaks. People love that. And it has one that's got tough bristles, which is really good for the grout, because you know grout's hard to clean. So you can earn, if you get the Rainbow today, you can earn that piece free. Oh, this is called the Rainbow Mate. It's for stairs, cars. It's good for pet hair, mattresses. You can earn that free.
Mommy,
And then
here.
the shampoo. You gotta go get her. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the whole Rainbow. Now that I showed it to you, I will show you how much everything is, and if you want to get it free, how you can do that. Okay. So, do you have a piece of paper?
Like a.
Oh, give me. Oh, you have it all typed up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so everything that we showed you is $31.95. Okay, if you get it today, you get a $500 instant rebate off the price. Okay, brings it to this plus tax. We take cash, check, credit card. We also do budget plans. Most people. Did you do a budget plan, Edie?
I financed mine.
Yeah. You did a budget plan. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can put like $57 down and pay like about $150 a month. If you pay it off in 6 months, there's no finance charges. Now I keep saying free. Okay, so if you don't mind, because you obviously have a bunch of people. Okay, if you don't mind sitting on the couch, when we go show your fun. Okay, like you see, they're sitting. Just working really hard, sweating, sitting on the couch. Really challenging to do. Okay, you can participate in this program here. Do you have another one of these documents? I want them each to read it at the same time I'm reading it. So, okay, you see here, sir, you can read one too.
Actually, I think I have one that's filled out.
Okay, that's fine. Just give me the other one. I can read it too. So it says, earn a rainbow free ride with me. Okay, it says you must purchase the rainbow the day you say to participate. That's today. You don't have to pay the whole thing. You can just put, something down. Step 1, you come with us on 15 presentations with our hub. Okay, you have 6 months to do it. Okay, so you have till December. Okay, ample time to come along and sit on the couch with us 15 times. Okay, every time a customer purchases the rainbow, our company writes you a check for $100 for your hub. So we don't pay the bill, but we give you the money. The intention is you can take that money and use it to make your payment. Step 3, after 15 people have looked at the presentation, okay, the next person we go to that buys the rainbow, our company writes you a check for the rest, okay? So the total amount you're gonna get is $26.95, which is enough to pay for the whole rainbow, okay? Now, I know a lot of people wonder, why would your company do something like that? Okay, do you have another blank piece of paper? And I know people get suspicious and think, why do we do that? Do you have a pen? What did I do with the pen?
You had the pen.
No, I know I did something with it. I always use my pen. Shoot. I was writing like that. Here. Thanks. Okay, so the reason why we do it, okay, we've only been doing it a couple of years. And before that, what would happen is, say you got the rainbow and you wanted like the rain jet or something like that, you would send us to your friend's house, but you wouldn't come with us, okay? And so what we find is that when we go to the people's house by ourselves, half the time we don't get through the door. We show up and maybe the husband's not there, or the kid's sick, or they don't want us there, or whatever the case may be. We drive all the way down and they say, oh, can you come back next week, I do this for a living. I don't have another job. So if I want to show 10 people in a week, if I have to go by myself, I need to start with 20 appointments. You know what I mean? What we find, though, is if a friend meets us at their friend's house, we always get through the door. You know what I mean? Because they let us in because of their friend. You know what I mean? And that's half of our work, literally, right? Half of the work is getting the demo. So the appointments hold up better. And then the other thing is, we know this company's been around 80 years. 1 out of 3 people that sees the rainbow is going to get the rainbow. Now, don't try to figure out which ones. They're going to tell you they're not. They believe they're not. Okay, but I know because I do this for a living. 1 out of 3 changes their mind after they see it, Now, it assumes a couple things, though, okay? We have to show CEO. We show couples both together. Like, we don't show wives without the husband and husbands without the wives. We show the boys. Okay, they got to be gainfully employed or comfortably retired, and homeowners or primary holders. You know, like if you rented a room, if someone's renting a room in someone else's house, we wouldn't show them. We'd show the people, the main people. You know what I mean? So, but assuming that we show that, 1 out of 3 will get the rainbow. So, by the time a person is finished with step 2, most people have earned at least $500, which is enough to pay your first couple payments. And if that's the case, then the next one who buys after 15, you'll get $21.95 more. You're always going to get $26.95 total. But the thing is, what we find is people really don't listen to us. Like, I mean, I'm explaining how it works, but people listen to their friends. So, like, when I tell people it helps with my allergies, I know people think, yeah, of course she says that. She's a salesperson. But, like, when the friend can look at the friend and say, oh, my God, my kid doesn't know how to take nebulizer treatments or whatever, people listen to that. And that carries more weight than anything we could ever say. You know what I mean? So, it's kind of like a live testimonial. So, what we find is that people that when we have a customer coming with us, instead of 1 out of 3 people getting the rainbow, it's more like 5 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. So because we do half the work and we get more sales, we can justify paying you that way. So it's very easy. If you guys want to do it,
Sorry.
it's okay. But I'm just saying it's really easy. If you wanted to, all you have to decide is this: if one of you or both of you is willing to come sit on the couch, okay, while we do the presentation, because if you do, then you're going to get the money from us to pay the bill. You know what I mean? So it's very easy. So and then you just decide if you want to pay up front with a credit card, or if you want to get reimbursed, or if you want to do the budget plan. So what we're going to do, I don't want you to feel pressured. You guys talk about it. We're going to go clean this bucket up, and then you let us know what you're going to do. Okay?
Okay. So it could affect me, even if I'm not actually doing more than one ride along. It could affect me for the next 6 months.
Well, let
So
me
my
ask you this.
qualification-
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, aside from that, if that weren't the problem, like, would you be willing and able to come sit on the couch?
Oh, well, I
But
mean,
you guys could do it. You're just concerned about the money part.
well,
You're
he's
concerned
got
about it
man
affecting.
too, though.
Fine,
That's
you can bring your kids. That's fine.
Yeah, so something like that. I mean, yeah, we would if that wasn't the case, but unfortunately it is.
Well, this is the thing. Okay, so if that's your concern, we're not really supposed to do this, but if you want, we could actually, instead of giving you the money, like if taking the money to pay for the rainbow is going to cause you to lose your benefits or whatever, we don't want that to happen, okay? But if instead, I could ask the company to just pay the bill off. You know what I mean? Not give you the money, just make the bill go away. You know what I mean? Pay it straight to the finance company. That way you wouldn't have to tell anybody. Nobody would know that you have the rainbow. You don't have to tell. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you could do it that way, would that work?
I guess that would.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait because I don't like doing line of credit and stuff. That's
Oh, you don't
yeah.
want to do a credit check?
No, that's the big. No, it's not the credit check. I know my credit's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say so. I don't do. Anyways, no, but no. On a more serious note, no, I know my credit's fine. Although I did just have that credit inquiry, so it dropped even more recently.
Well, it won't hurt your credit. I mean, it just takes about 5 minutes. We just call it in.
No, I mean, yeah, no. What I'm talking about is I want to wait to do this. I know you hate to hear that, but I want to wait to do this until tax time. I'll be 100% confident and comfortable at tax time. Right now, my answer, unfortunately, has got to be no. For I want this system. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I don't do it based off of we can. No, I know what my income is.
So you're saying
right now.
you're worried about the
I don't know. I'm not worried about anything. I'm worried about
having to pay the bill.
yeah. I just period because
Right.
regardless of whether you do this to earn it, regardless of whether I do this, monthly and da da da. No, I want to do it.
Like you want to just pay cash.
Exactly. I've never paid credit on my cars. My cars are cash bought.
Yeah.
That's just how
Do you
I am.
even use credit cards and stuff? No.
We haven't in a long time.
Yeah.
And I hate credit cards. Like
Right,
even
right.
building credit cards, I don't even like them.
Right.
Crap happens any day now. Tomorrow I hate to
Right,
say it that
right.
way, I could get fired.
Right.
I could lose my job.
I get it. Well, that's okay. Well, I appreciate you taking a look at it. And
Yes,
then,
I love it. You ladies did a terrific
Yeah,
job.
and then,
very-
I'll take those.
and we can let you know. I can when I go back to the office in a minute, I can find out who's available for later today. Did you
Okay.
did you set up any appointments with your friends?
I'm waiting on her right to now.
Okay.
Like, hey,